Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. If you want to join me on my live streams, check out my links in the description and comments below. And join me on my live streams at Good Free Photos channel and my other channel at Crypto Daily Updates. One great crypto news update with all the facts every day. So now, actually, let's talk about Chainlink. What are its competitors? Because a lot of people have been asking me, what are alternatives to Chainlink? We're going to go over both centralized non-blockchain competitors and blockchain competitors. There aren't that many blockchain competitors, so I have to have like some content. So we're going to go with non-blockchain competitors first. The first one is pretty big. It's called Microsoft Coco. It's part of the Azure platform. Microsoft Azure is really huge. And what Coco does is it provides a blockchain development interface for enterprises, and it leverages secure environments such as Intel's SGX and Windows Virtual Secure Mode. Coco currently interfaces with Ethereum, Corium, which is a private version of Ethereum, Corda, and Hyperledger Sawtooth. Coco's oracles are not Byzantine fault tolerant, but they do utilize a mix of BFT and crash tolerance known as Caesar consensus. And there is a white paper for Microsoft Coco. It's not decentralized, so you have to trust a third party, in this case, Microsoft. If you're willing to trust Microsoft, that's not a big problem. But if you want like a trustless consensus, you're not going to be using Coco. Microsoft Bletchley is a lot like Microsoft Coco, so we're not really going to go over that. It basically is running on older, depreciated versions of Microsoft Coco, so we're not going to go over that. The next one is Corda Enterprise. I know Chainlink has partnered with R3 somehow, but Corda is also a centralized platform. That's right, Corda is not XRP Ledger. XRP is a very, very small part of one part of Corda. Corda is an enterprise blockchain itself, and there are many businesses actually running on it. It's an enterprise blockchain. And it does actually have oracles. Actually, I think XRP Ledger wanted to use Corda's oracles because XRP Ledger wanted to use Corda's smart contracts. I don't think Codius is still under development at this point, or it just hasn't really made much noise. So they aren't an independent or decentralized oracle platform, but if your business uses R3 Corda for its blockchain tasks, you don't need a third-party oracle service. Of course, that means it can't be used with Ethereum or any other blockchain smart contract platform. Once again, it is centralized, and it's not interoperable with other blockchain platforms. So that's Corda. There's also Oracleize, and that is also a central Oracle service provider. However, they facilitate the honest retrieval of data by providing proof of authenticity for all data given to smart contracts. The service is currently implemented on Bitcoin and Ethereum, both main and testnet. The root stack implementation is undergoing development. The downside is Oracleize's approach, and this is from FYA Nest stuff, by the way. The downside to Oracleize's approach is the inability of the user to pinpoint where the fault lies within the spurious data. So basically, if the Oracleize's oracles provide you with wrong data, you won't be able to tell if it's Oracleize's fault or the fault of the web page providing Oracleize's data. Once again, the main thing here is it's centralized. It's not trustless. So there we have kind of like the few like centralized solutions. You have Oracleize, you have Corda, and you have Microsoft Coco. Now moving on to the decentralized options to Chainlink, and a couple of them have actually been added recently. We have Hivemind, and that's actually an Oracle protocol developed as a side chain for Bitcoin. The coin is actually Vote Chain, and it's to build reputation and economic incentives similar to Chainlink's own Link tokens. It's actually far earlier in development than Chainlink, which means it's not quite as far along, and you can easily see that. It is ranked number 1,432 on CoinMarketCap with a market cap of only $126,000 and a 24-hour volume of $381. It's really not a threat right now. It's so far behind, probably years behind Link in development, that it cannot be considered really a threat. I don't really know anything that's actually using it right now. So that's one thing. Another one is Mobius, and it provides oracles as one of its services. And it's much more of a developer tool for integrating existing apps with blockchain platforms. Its oracles utilize a patent-pending proof of stake protocol. And while Mobius platform provides a marketplace for developers to connect dApps and micropayments between machines, it truly is a much more ambitious project than most others on the list, since they seek to do so much. But the Oracle part of it isn't nearly as developed. So the thing is, like, it also has advisors and partnerships with Walton Chain, which isn't really that big right now, and advisors in Jed McCaleb, which isn't really anything to boast about at this point. Chainlink is way ahead in terms of development. But the white paper for Mobius does look impressive. But however, if we look at Mobius, which symbol is Mobi, you can see that they have a market cap of 1.5 million and a daily volume of 1,420. So I'm wondering if people actually gave up on the protocol or something. Right now, it's ranked 786, and for me right now, unless it has a big explosion, it's not much of a threat to Chainlink at all. So the biggest competition that Chainlink actually has right now is Band Protocol. That has a market cap of 21 million and it's ranked 149. Band actually has partnered with Binance, and Binance is feeding Band a lot of the data. So it's definitely going to be more like Binance centered, but it is decentralized and it is a new Oracle protocol. So Binance actually has partnered with Band, and I do think some Ethereum DeFis want to use Band as well as Chainlink because they don't want to depend on Chainlink itself. Ever since Chainlink basically shut down because Ethereum transactions actually cost too much a couple of weeks ago, so they want to rely on several oracles. So Band Protocol is probably the main competition to Chainlink, but they are far, far behind Chainlink right now. So right now, Chainlink doesn't have any real huge viable competitors. Band Protocol is the next one that you would want to look at. If you wanted to invest in a Chainlink alternative, Band is the one you want to look at because both Mobi and Voltcoin are way too small right now to be any kind of like decent investment, and they just don't have enough volume flowing through them to actually invest any money in them. Like $1,000 of volume per day, $300 volume per day, not gonna cut it for me. Not gonna cut it for me, man. Band Protocol actually has about $4 million worth of volume per day, so that's actually investable at least for right now. But it's a much earlier version of the product that Chainlink is actually on right now. And they could be competition because they do actually have Binance support and they were a Binance IEO. The other ones like Microsoft Coco, they're not like coins you can invest in anyways, and they're centralized oracles, which some people may not want to use, especially if they want to use a trustless service. So in conclusion, Chainlink basically has one competitor right now that I know in Band, and it's much smaller than Chainlink. So the market definitely favors Chainlink. But if you want kind of like a collection of all the things that could compete with Chainlink, Microsoft Coco, Microsoft Bletchley, Corda, Oracleize, and Band, Hivemind, and Mobius. Hivemind is Voltcoin. So there you have it, all the competitors for Chainlink. But realistically, I think Chainlink's fine. I don't think any of the competitors are really going to be a serious threat. So that is the report for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. And hit that bell notifications button. I will also link this particular article in the description so you can actually see where I actually got all the information. All right. Thanks and have a good day.